बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम।
शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो रहमान और रहीम है।
इक़रा बिस्मि रब्बिकल्लज़ी खलक़।
पढ़ो ए नबी अपने रब के नाम के साथ जिसने पैदा किया।
खलक़ल इंसान मिन अलक़।
जमे हुए खून के एक लोथड़े से इंसान की तख्लीक की।
इक़रा व रब्बुकल अकरम।
पढ़ो और तुम्हारा रब बड़ा करीम है।
अल्लज़ी अल्लम बिल क़लम।
जिसने कलम के जरिए से इल्म सिखाया।
अल्लमल इंसान मा लम यअलम।
इंसान को वो इल्म दिया जिसे वो न जानता था।
Assalamu alaikum. We start our class with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and most merciful. This is class 4 and the period is English language text E1. I'm your E1 teacher. This is our 5th video. In this video we will complete the stuff of week number 5. But before starting today's video, let's have a small recap of our previous video of week number 4. In week number 4 we had started unit number 3, the cliffhanger, and we have done some exercises of this unit, comprehension 1 and 2. Comprehension 1, in comprehension 1 these are true and false are given. In comprehension number 2 some question answers are given. We have done these 2 exercises in our previous video of week number 4. This is the work of week number 4. Then we had done vocabulary number 1 of rude word. Now come back to the today's class. In today's class we will continue the chapter number 3, unit number 3, cliffhanger. Today what we will study in today's class topic is spelling 1 and 3. We will do the spelling 1 and 3 of unit number 3, cliffhanger. Then we will do the class writing 1, 2, 3. These 3 class writing are included in your content. Then we have a text comprehension of a journal knowledge. Okay, now start our class. As you know, we had started the unit number 3, the cliffhanger. What is the cliffhanger and what was done in chapter, what was the chapter is all about. But cliffhanger means a competition or to compete with someone to make a brave and strong person, or you can say that cliffhanger stories have no end. In this story the end is not described. This kind of story leave our audience for a point. Now you think what will be the end should be. अब आपको मतलब क्लिफ हैंगर ऐसी स्टोरीज होती हैं जिसमें आपके पास एंड डिस्क्राइब नहीं होता. ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, जो भी इसको रीडर को पढ़ रहा है या देख रहा है वो उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि उसने अब आंसर डिसाइड करना है. क्लिफ हैंगर इज अ स्टोरी ऑफ थ्री मेन पर्सन, और यू कैन से दैट द 3 मेन कैरेक्टर ऑफ दिस स्टोरीज आर मेन कैरेक्टर्स. There are 3 main characters in this story. Number 1 is Tim. Tim is a 9 years old boy. Number 2 is Tim's second character is Tim's father. Tim's father is a very brave and adventurous person. Number 3 is Tim's mother. The third character of this story is Tim's mother. She is a very caring type of mother. Well, this story is all about Tim's father and Tim's mother. Like I said, Tim is a 9 years old boy and he don't like adventure sport. He is a very timid boy and you can say he's a very coward person. But his father has a different nature. He like adventurous game, he like outdoor activity and everything. But so he also wanted that his son also become a adventurous, a brave person. For this purpose, he booked a ticket of an adventure camp. What is an adventure camp? Adventure camp is a place where lots of children stay together and doing lots of exciting things, and adults help them to do those things. But Tim doesn't want to go there. Tim वहाँ नहीं जाना चाहता था, and Tim's mother is taking his son's side. Tim's mother भी उनकी side ले रही थी, but his father forcefully took there. And now what will happen? It's up to you to decide. टिम और जो है एक बहुत टिमिड बॉय है, मीन्स उसको आप कह सकते हैं डरा हुआ और शाय टाइप का बेबी बच्चा है 9 इयर्स का, उसको बिल्कुल भी आउटडोर एक्टिविटी पसंद नहीं है, ही डोंट लाइक आउटडोर एक्टिविटी, इवन ही इज वेरी बैड इन क्रिकेट एंड फुटबॉल, ही ओनली लाइक indoor game, he loves playing puzzles, drawing, and he is also very good in study, but his father is a different nature, उसके father की nature बहुत different थी, he is a very adventurous person, वो adventurous person थी, he is a very brave person, तो इसीलिए वो भी चाहते थे कि लाइक मी मतलब मेरे जैसा मेरा बेटा भी एक एडवेंचरस और स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सन बने। फॉर दिस पर्पस ही बुक्ड अ टिकट ऑफ एन एडवेंचर कैंप, वो एक एडवेंचर कैंप के टिकट अब बुक करते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट, जहाँ पे बहुत सारे बच्चे चिल्ड्रन आर स्टेइंग टुगेदर, साथ में रहते हैं एट डूइंग लॉट्स ऑफ एक्साइटिंग थिंग, और जहाँ पे बहुत सारी चीज़ें करते हैं तो वो वहाँ पे उन्हें लेके जाते हैं। बट टिम्स वॉज नॉट हैप्पी विद दिस डिसीजन, टिम हैप्पी नहीं था, इवन टिम्स मदर ऑल्सो नॉट हैप्पी विद दिस डिसीजन, टिम्स की मदर भी हैप्पी नहीं थी, बट हिज फादर फोर्सफुली टुक देयर, उसके फादर उसे वहाँ लेके जाते हैं, एंड टिम मदर बोथ आर कंपेल्ड इन फ्रंट ऑफ हिज फादर, टिम और उसकी मदर उनके फादर के आगे मजबूर होते हैं। नाउ What was happen in the next, it's not described in the story, इसके बाद वहाँ पे क्या होता है, ये चीज़ आपके पास स्टोरी में डिस्क्राइब नहीं है। It's up to us, it's up to you, ये हम पर है और ये आप पर है कि you will decide the end of this story, अब आपने इस स्टोरी का एंड डिसाइड करना है। What would happen, कि क्या हुआ होगा, did Tim enjoy, क्या टिम ने एंजॉय किया था वहाँ पे, और he become a strong और courageous person, और his nature become change, क्या उसकी नेचर चेंज हुई या नहीं हुई। तो my suggestion और my idea is that he enjoy himself। why, हम पॉजिटिव वे में इसको लेंगे, बिकॉज पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग ऑलवेज लीड टू द गुड लाइफ, पॉजिटिव सोचना चाहिए, और उसके फादर ने अगर उनके ऊपर इतनी मेहनत की है ओके तो मे बी द रिजल्ट कम्स इन पॉजिटिव वे, तो इसीलिए रिजल्ट आपके पास पॉजिटिव होगा। दिस इज द चैप्टर इज ऑल अबाउट, ये चैप्टर था। इन अवर प्रीवियस वीडियो वी हैड डन एक्सरसाइज कॉम्प्रिहेंशन 1 and 2 and vocabulary number 1. Now come to the today's class topic. Our first topic is spelling number 3. Open your book and your content solution. This is your content solution which is providing you from the school. Week number 5, 6, 7. Work of week number 5, 6, 7 are given in this solution. Take out your book and your copy as well. This is your book first. Now open your book, solution and your copy, and come to the first topic is spelling 1 and 3. Open your book and copy spelling 3 on book page 29. Here it is, book page 29, unit number 3, Macmillan English book. Okay, spelling number 3, question is spelling 1. What to do in this exercise? Well, complete each word, write the words. Here some adjectives are given, some adjectives that are and. What is adjective? A-D-J-E-C-T-I-V-E. Adjectives. Adjectives describing words are called adjective, or you can say an adjective adds something to the meaning of noun and pronoun. जो भी आपको noun या pronoun की quality या noun pronoun के बारे में brief करता है, ये आपके पास adjective होता है। Some adjectives are end in E-N-T. For example, word different, D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T. Word different end in E-N-T. It is an adjective, but when we change ENT into ENCE, it becomes difference, D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-C-E. You change ENT into ENC, the word become difference. Okay, different become difference. So adjective turn into the abstract noun. In this exercise you will do the same. Some adjective are given, you will change this adjective into the abstract noun. Now the question is, what is abstract noun? A-B-S-T-R-A-C-T, abstract. Noun. What is abstract noun? Well, abstract noun are those noun which we can only think of and we cannot touch it or taste it. Abstract noun आपके पास ऐसे noun होते हैं जिनको आप सिर्फ सोच सकते हैं, feel मतलब feel कर सकते हैं, उसको आप touch नहीं कर सकते हैं. For example, word joy, खुशी, kind, kindness, goodness. These are the words that we can only feel, but we cannot touch this word. This is called abstract noun. Okay, now in this exercise, some adjectives are given. For example, number 1 is change. Question is complete each word. आपने complete करना है each word को. There are 2 columns given. To write the column. In number 1 column, adjectives are given, and in number 2, abstract noun. Okay, adjective describing words are called adjective. What is abstract noun? Abstract noun are those nouns which we can only think of, जिसे हम सोच सकते हैं, we cannot touch it. Okay. Number 1 is word silent, S-I-L-E-N-T. The word silent is an adjective and it's end in E-N-T. But when we change E-N-T into E-N-C, it becomes silence, S-I-L-E-N-E-N-C-E. E-N-C-E. It becomes silence, abstract noun. साइलेंट खामोश होना, साइलेंस खामोशी, आप इसे टच नहीं कर सकते हैं और आप इसे सिर्फ फील कर सकते हैं. तो ENT को हमने चेंज किया है ENCE में, इट बिकम एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. नंबर 2 इज वर्ड डिफरेंट, लाइक आई सेड DIFFERENT, different. When we change ENT into ENC, it become difference. DIFFERENCE, different become difference and it's become abstract noun. Number 3 is obedient, OBEDIENT, obedient. Change ENT into ENCE, OBEDIENCE, obedient become obedience, farmabardari. Now the adjective change into the abstract noun. Do this exercise like this in your copy. Now come to the next one. Exercise number 3. Spelling 3. What to do in this exercise? Choose the correct answer to complete each sentence. Write the word. There is one sentence and given. In this sentence, 2 options are given. You have to choose which one is the correct answer. Adjective and abstract noun are given. You will choose according to the sentence which one is the correct answer and correct situation here. Okay. Choose the correct word. Do this exercise in your copy. Write question first, and on the top of your copy, write give the head as spelling 3. Then you will do the word. Okay. How to do it? Number 1 is Tim was silent, SILENT. Silent is an adjective or silence, SILENCE. Silence is an abstract noun. When this is the sentence, Tim was silent or silence when his dad spoke to him. In this sentence, which one is the correct? Either the adjective is come here or the abstract noun. Tim was silent. Here they are telling the quality of Tim. The correct answer is silent. You will write SILENT. You will choose the correct answer and then write into the blank space. Okay, number 2 is you cannot feel the difference between the two brothers. आप दो brothers में फर्क नहीं कर सकते या फिर वो मुख्तलिफ है. Different mean मुख्तलिफ, difference means फर्क. तो which answer is correct here? Abstract noun or adjective? You cannot tell the difference. यहाँ पे आपके पास abstract noun आएगा. Do this exercise like this in your copy. Number 3 is an obedient or obedience. Child does as he is told. जो आपके पास यहाँ पे आपने चूज करना है कि which one is the correct adjective or abstract noun. And obedient, here they are telling the quality of a child. So here the adjective is suitable for this. Okay, do this exercise like this in your copy. Now come to the next one. And other topic is class starting 1, 2, 3. Come to the next page of your copy. First, give the head on the top of your copy as class writing. What will you write? Class writing. Book page of class writing is page number 30. Here it is. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 class writing are included in your content. Let's see what they are asking. Number 1 is discuss and choose one of these things to write about. There are 4 pictures given on this page of sport, of adventure sport. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1 is abseiling. What is abseiling? Abseiling is a sport to climb the mountain with the help of the rope. Number 2 is canoeing. Canoeing is a water sport and it involves paddling a canoe with a single blade. Number 3 is archery. Shooting with arrow and bow at a target is called archery. Number 4 is mountain biking. Mountain biking is a sport of riding a bicycle on the mountain. These 4 sports are given. You have to choose one sport and write about it. The solution is also given to you. I have picked mountain biking for you. What is mountain biking? First, you will write the question, discuss and choose one of these. डिस्कस यानी कि आपने उस एक्टिविटी के बारे में डिस्कस करना है एंड चूज वन ऑफ दीज. जो आपको 4 एक्टिविटीज गिवन है आपने 1 चूज करनी है, देन राइट अबाउट दैट एक्टिविटी. नंबर 1 इज एब्सेलिंग, canoeing, archery and mountain biking. The solution is given to you about the mountain biking. So you will give the head on your copy like mountain. First give the heading mountain, MOUN. And describe this activity. What is mountain biking? Well, mountain biking is a sport of riding a bicycle on mountain and it is a very fun and exciting way to enjoy the many health benefits on regular fitness. Okay, do this. First write the question, then give the heading and write about the mountain biking. What is mountain biking? Mountain biking आपके पास क्या होता है? बाइकिंग साइकिल आपने देखा होगा जिसे आप साइकिल चलाते हैं. हेयर द पिक्चर ऑफ माउंटेन बाइकिंग. इसमें आपने साइकिल को रोड पे नहीं चलाना होता है. यू विल राइड अ बाईसाइकिल ऑन माउंटेन हिल्स पे, माउंटेन पे, पहाड़ पे चलाना होता है एंड इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट बट इट इज अ वेरी एक्साइटिंग एंड फन वे टू गेट द हेल्थ बेनिफिट. ओके, नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट पेज एंड गिव द हेड एज क्लास राइटिंग 2. Now the class writing number 2 is use the first person pronoun I, me, my. What is first person pronoun? First person means who is spoken. ठीक है ना, जो बोल रहा है उसे हम फर्स्ट पर्सन कहते हैं. लाइक दिस, लाइक आई एम स्पीकिंग हियर, तो आई एम द फर्स्ट पर्सन. मैं कुछ भी कहूंगी वो अपने क्या होगा, आई, माई, मी और अवर. तो यहाँ पे आपने भी फर्स्ट पर्सन को यूज करते हुए आपको यहाँ पे पैराग्राफ कंप्लीट करना है. Begin the story on the boat like this. Today I did dash. Again you have to choose one activity and then write about that activity and use the first person. What is first person? Who is speaking? Okay, जो बोल रहा होता है वो आपके पास first person कहलाता है. So number 2 is today I did abseiling. What is abseiling? Here the picture of abseiling it is a sport to climb a mountain with the help of the rope, जिसमें आपने माउंटेन के ऊपर चढ़ना होता है एक रोप की हेल्प से, ताकि आप हार्नेस बेल्ट जिसे कहते हैं, ताकि आप नीचे गिर ना जाएं और आप बिल्कुल सेफ रहें, आपको कोई चोट ना लगे. ओके, आपने क्या करना है, इस स्टोरी के इस स्पोर्ट के बारे में लिखना है. टुडे आई डिड abseiling. Now here it is content solution on page number is 25. Here it is week number 5, day Tuesday, and the date is 28 July. Okay, today I did abseiling. I don't like it because this sports irritate me. I was feeling scared before I started, but after finishing I was happy because I have achieved my goal. यहाँ पे ये क्या कह रहे हैं कि आज मैंने abseiling की. I don't like this, मुझे ये पसंद नहीं आया. Why? Because this sports irritate me. इस स्पोर्ट ने उसे irritate किया, परेशान किया. I was feeling scared. वो before I started, उस स्पोर्ट को शुरू करने से पहले he was feeling scared, मतलब वो बहुत डरा हुआ था. But after finishing it I was happy. लेकिन उसको फिनिश करने के बाद he feel very happy and he has something like कि I have achieved something, कि मैंने कुछ अचीव किया है, और कहते हैं ना आपने डर पे काबू किया है. इस तरह से आपने इसे करनी है in your copy. Now come to the next one, third one, class writing 3. Okay, finish the adventure, discuss your idea. Your reader need to know then some question answer about your activity. What you will write first question on your copy, like finish the adventure, discuss your idea. Then you will write the next question. What you are doing, describe the activity. आपने जो भी कुछ किया उस activity को आपने describe करना है. What you did today, I did abseiling, and describe the activity. It is a sport, climb a mountain with the help of the rope. Then why you don't like it? Why you don't like it? Because this sports irritated me. Then how you felt before started? जब आपने start नहीं किया था आपको कैसा feel हो रहा था? I felt scared before I started. वो काफी डरा हुआ था, मैं काफी डरी हुई थी जब मैंने इसको start किया था. Then how you feel when you finish? आपको जब आपने ये finish कर लिया आपको कैसा feel हुआ? I feel happy, I have achieved something, कि मतलब ये चीज मुझसे हो गई है तो I was very happy after finishing it. Okay, this is how you will do in your copy. Number 4th one is now write about the adventure on the board. आपने जितना भी कुछ किया है वो सब sum up करके आपने बोर्ड पे लिखना है. How do you write? Today I did abseiling. I don't like it because this sports irritated me. I was feeling scared before I started, but after finishing I was happy because I have achieved my goal. Here the unit number 3 cliffhanger is ended. यहाँ पे आपके cliffhanger complete हो रहा है. What is the cliffhanger chapter? Cliffhanger is a story of 3 persons: Tim, Tim's mother, and Tim's father. Tim is a very timid boy, but his father is a very brave person. So, so he wanted that his son also become a very brave person. So he took his son into the adventure camp. Okay, this story is all about this thing. ये story इसके बारे में थी. Here we are completing the unit number 3. Okay, now note down your homework. Take out your diary and note your homework. Parents are requested to check the diary. Okay, take out your diary and note your homework. As I told you, this chapter is all about adventure. So the question is to you is, have you ever been on adventure holiday? Number 1 is, have you ever been Your first diary task is, have you ever been on an adventure holiday? क्या आप कभी adventure holiday पे गए? Yes and no. If yes, then write at least 2 and 3 sentences about your activity, about your holiday. Then your next diary is do एंड सेकेंड डायरी इज डू कॉपी वर्क फ्रॉम गिवन सोल्यूशन. आपने जो सोल्यूशन आपको गिवन है उसमें से आपने कॉपी वर्क करना है. नेक्स्ट वन इज मेमोराइज प्लस. मेमोराइज प्लस प्रैक्टिस द स्टफ ऑफ वीक नंबर 5. आपके पास जो वीक नंबर 5 का स्टफ है, स्पेलिंग 1 and 3, क्लास राइटिंग 1, 2, 3 एंड टेक्स्ट कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. यू विल मेमोराइज द स्टफ प्लस प्रैक्टिस बुक एक्सरसाइजेस ऑफ वीक नंबर स्टफ ऑफ वीक नंबर 5. ओके, नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. Yes, our next topic is text comprehension is all about how well you understand the given text. Comprehension आपके बारे में किस चीज के बारे में होता है कि आपको जो given टेक्स्ट आपको गिवन है, जो दिया हुआ है, आप उसको कितनी अच्छी तरह से अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं. हाउ टू डू और हाउ टू सॉल्व द टेक्स्ट कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. ओके, नंबर 1 इज फर्स्ट रीड द पैसेज और रीड द टेक्स्ट वेरी केयरफुली. आपने फर्स्ट जो आपको गिवन है, जो भी टेक्स्ट, आपने उसको बहुत केयरफुली रीड करना है. देन अंडरस्टैंड दैट टेक्स्ट, दैट पर्टिकुलर टेक्स्ट दैट इज गिवन. जो आपने फिर उस टेक्स्ट को जो आपको गिवन है उसको आपने अंडरस्टैंड करना है और फिर ये सोचना है कि उसमें किन किन चीजों के बारे में बात हो रही है, माइंड में अपने नोट डाउन करना है. देन सम क्वेश्चंस आर गिवन एट द एंड ऑफ दैट पैसेज, दैट पैराग्राफ. आपके पास क्या होते हैं, सम क्वेश्चंस आर गिवन होते हैं, सवाल आते हैं, उसके आंसर आपने वहां पे सर्च करने होते हैं और वहां पे उसको अपने ओन वर्डिंग में आपने उनको लिखना होता है. This is the text comprehension. Why it is important? Text comprehension is important because it gives you a writing skill. आपको writing skill provide होती है इससे. That's why this is very important and it comes in exam also. So one text comprehension is given on page number 27 on solution. I am giving you. Okay. Now you have to read with me. Okay. Text comprehension related to general knowledge. This paragraph is about the general knowledge. It's about our founder of Pakistan, the Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Okay, now read the passage with me. Question is read the passage and answer the question. आपने यहाँ पे क्या करना है, जो passage आपको paragraph given है इसको read करना है. Then some questions are given. You have to write the answer. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was born on 25th December 1976 in Karachi. In this sentence or in this line, they are telling you about the birth of Quaid-e-Azam, where and when he was born. Quaid-e-Azam was born on 25th December 1876 in Karachi. 25 दिसंबर को वो कराची में पैदा हुए. फिर he received his early education from Karachi. अर्ली एजुकेशन मीन जो उनकी स्टार्ट की एजुकेशन थी वो उन्होंने कराची से ही हासिल की. From Karachi and went to England for higher studies. After the basic education, he went England for higher studies. He is the founder of Pakistan, as we all know. He is the founder of Pakistan. He is the creator of Pakistan. He died on 11 September 1948. Now they are telling you when he was died. He was died on 11 September 1948. This is how you will read the firstly read the passage and then come to the question answer. Question number one is when and where he was born. He is a pronoun which represent the noun Quaid-e-Azam. They are talking about the Quaid-e-Azam. In question he was using the pronoun he instead of noun Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So they are asking you about the birth and place of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So what is the question? When and where? When and where he was born. First, understand the question what they are asking. Okay, when, कब, where, कहाँ. Two situations are given. आपने इन दोनों के आंसर देने हैं. When, कब और कहाँ. He means कायदे आजम. They are asking you about कायदे आजम was born. कायदे आजम कब और कहाँ पैदा हुए. Read the paragraph. कायदे आजम मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना was born on 25th December 1876 in Karachi. Answer is he was born on when 25 December 25 December where. ये तो आपने बता दिया when वो कब पैदा हुआ 25 दिसंबर को, but where he was born? He was born in December in Karachi. This is how you will do or you will solve the text comprehension. Question number 2 is where did he go for higher studies? After completing his early education, where did he go for his further education or higher education? He means Qaid-e Azam. Okay, he went to England for higher studies. Question number 3 is who was the founder of Pakistan? आपने पाकिस्तान के फाउंडर के बारे में बताना है. कायदे आजम मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना was the founder of Pakistan. Number 4 and the last one is when did he die? He died on 11 September 1948. This is the correct way to attempt text comprehension. I hope you have got this. First, read the paragraph carefully, then understand that paragraph, and then read the question very carefully what they are asking you. आपने क्वेश्चन पढ़ के ये समझना है कि वो आपसे क्या चीज पूछ रहे हैं. Then write the answer in your own word. तो it will gives you the writing skill or you will be able to understand the given paragraph. Okay. This is how you will do the text comprehension. Here we are completing stuff of week number 5. What we had done, what we have studied today. We have studied about the unit number 3, the cliffhanger. Then spelling 1 and 2, spelling 1 and 3. Class starting 1, 2, 3. Then text comprehension or general knowledge about Qaid-e Azam. That's it for today's class. I hope you have got everything. If you have any problem, do watch this video again and again so that your problem can be resolved. Inshallah, we will meet in our next video. Week number 6. In this video, we will inshallah cover the stuff of week number 6. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.